Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great day. I have some huge updates to share regarding the Grand Theater Sell Your Loot to the Devil mod made by Moezillaaa and their team. This has been an incredible mod I've been following for a while. It has over 3,000 lines of dialogue, 6 different quests you can embark on, with only 3 of them finished at the current moment, but there's much more being added. I wanted to break down this mod because I've been blown away by it. Not only is this beautiful, like this entire map is gorgeous, it has a very cool story to it with those 3,000 lines of dialogue. Now, they didn't want to use AI voice, which I totally understand, so it's not voice acted, but hey, there's been so many amazing games out there that did not have voice acting, so it's fine. I think that this works very well for the experience that you get. So I want to take you guys through some of the cool new updates that was posted in this mod. I have previously talked about this mod as well, and I'll also show you how to get started off in this if you want to experience it for yourself. Now, the download is on Nexus Mods here under Moezilla's page. There's also a Reddit post talking about it, so you guys can get filled in on everything that's related to this if you're curious, all the updates that have been brought about. But yeah, you download this, you use the external Baldur's Gate 3 mod manager. I do have a video on that if you're curious on how to get that done. And yeah, you're just going to import it there. And to actually get started here, there's a mirror that we can use to warp back. I'll show you how to get your journey started from Act 1 or Act 3. So literally from the very moment we start the game, you can run up over here and right beside this chest, there's going to be a loot right here. Now, this is all we have to use to be able to teleport to this area. There's also a loot in Act 3. If you watch my build guide videos, it's actually right close to there. There's the glitter gold shop, and you go upstairs, and up at the top, there's going to be a red door you can open up, and there's going to be a loot there if you're in Act 3. But all you have to do is just pick this loot up, and you'll be transported to this new area. And right as you start up here, you get into a dialogue with this character here. So it's cool. There's actual like animations. Your character has animations as well. I'm blown away. Like the framing and the scene here is just super cool. They did a great job because you can see here, there's a bunch of different dialogue options, and the dialogue is very well wrote. I've been just mind blown playing through this because it's very high quality. And I've been just having a lot of fun with the different campaign mods, and I think this is one of the best that we've gotten, just due to the high level of effort that obviously went into making this. Now, what's also cool is you got your different dice rolls as well, similar to the base game Baldur's Gate 3, so you can go ahead here, roll for intelligence, and typical. So yeah, you can play it plays out much like Baldur's Gate 3. You got all the fun of playing through and get those dice rolls. Now, this character tells you right from the start where you have to go. So you have to go talk to this character here for more Grand Theater history. And you kind of figure out what's all going down. Who owns this theater? Why are we selling our loot to the devil? That's all what you'll figure out in this mod. The cool thing is there's also a bunch of different NPCs you can speak with as well, and they all kind of relate to the story that's going on. I love that your character has their own animations as well. They did a great job with this, really. It feels genuinely like something from the base game itself, like a DLC of sorts almost. And it's a little sad we didn't get DLC, but modders like Moezillaaa are putting things together that resemble DLC, really. Super cool, but you can see you got a ton of different dialogue. It's very well wrote too. I said that earlier, but very well wrote. So right from the start, we found the Thalazar Karoth here that we're supposed to speak with. So if you're a D&D fan, you'll know what these robes mean, and the Red Wizards of Thay, not a spoiler, is what's behind this mod here, and it's even described on the mod page. So yeah, there's a full story here. The fights in itself are quite challenging too. Incredible dialogue. I highly recommend checking this out too. And yeah, if you find something like this interesting, again, I'll leave the link in the description. Tons of dialogue. I went through one of these lines here. I don't want to show off too much, but you can see there's quite a bit of dialogue. And it has custom scenes like you can see here. The level of detail in this area is just beautiful. And it's super cool to see what's to come next when they have their next update come out for this mod. There's so many cool things included here, but yeah, you can see we got some the vibe fits a Baldur's Gate 3 story very well. Tons and tons of dialogue. Unique characters. And I just love the way that the scenes pan out. It's actually so cool. Yeah, blown away. And there's even a music video in it. We even got Clerics of Talos here. And there's also NPCs where you can trade, so if you got items there's also items in this that you can also get that are unique, which is absolutely incredible what they've done with this. There's certainly a lot more than the last time that I played through this, and I keep saying I'm blown away, but I seriously am. Look at this map. Like, they all have a ton of different NPCs here that you can talk with. the theming of this is just out of this world. I love the dialogue though, but like you can get a lot out of just watching scenes and the character's emotion just due to how detailed Baldur's Gate 3 is as a game. So like even just the way your character looks and walks around like that. Yeah, even Dragonborns can be utilized here because in the base game, Dragonborns don't typically have talking animations that work properly. So if you have like a Dragonborn companion or anything like that, it doesn't really work out the way that it can in a mod like this where there's just not dialogue in it, or voice dialogue I should say. And there's even a pub that you can buy hill giants or cloud giant strength potions from. Now this game, or this DLC extension mod, is supposed to be played at Act 3 around level 10 or so, so you do get some of the items here that you'd get later on in like Act 3, like the Vest of Soul Rejuvenation, a bunch of different scrolls, Armor Landfall. There's something here to make every class seem somewhat viable. Again, just blown away by the panning in the scenes. It sets a really good story, and yeah. If you've played previous Baldur's Gate 3, you may know, or previous Baldur's Gate games, you may know this character. I just don't want to give any spoilers. And here's one of the unique items you can get, the Netherine Staff of the Derisarians. And yeah, you can, this is part of the mod itself. There's a bunch of new items that are added to the game that aren't overpowered. One of the coolest things that I think is the whole map. Like, you can get literally everywhere. It's like we're just up top here now, and it's gorgeous. I would recommend using the native camera tweaks mod to be able to fully experience this, because there's a lot to look at that you normally can't see from the camera itself. It even has secret areas you can go to, which is actually really cool. So yeah, there's a lot. I haven't been showing a lot of the dialogue just because there is some spoilers that I just don't want you guys to have, because there's so much to do in this mod, and I want to make sure you guys have an incredible experience playing it. The mod creator themselves, Moezillaaa, is also in this game as a genie, which is super funny. I don't want to spoil any of the dialogue again, so I'll let you all experience that for yourself. And a D&D campaign is not set without having some kobolds there. And name another campaign mod that lets you fart. Want to provide an update. There is a 4 riddle question here you can get by Moezillaaa, and if you answer it all right, you get some cool different dialogue here. And you can get a special loot which has some cool stats to it, but I'm not going to spoil the question answers, so you got to try it out for yourself. Just know that the rewards are worth it. Just wanted to provide an update on their latest 1.10 update of the Grand Theater Cellular Loot to the Devil, which is 25% done of their total vision for this mod, and it already has 3,000 plus lines of dialogue. And I can just say for myself that I've read a lot of dialogue and it's all well wrote. There's also the 6 quests that I mentioned, with 3 of them being able to be finished at this current moment. There's that music video, a bunch of new items, and it's an incredible experience that I highly recommend checking out, and we'll hopefully see some more updates soon from this. So I just want to showcase this because, again, one of the best campaign mods that I've seen, and there's a lot of great things coming for it. Moezillaaa did a fantastic job with it, so yeah, you can check it out. Link's going to be in the description, and there's also some Reddit posts about it. You can read the post questions if you got any issues with updating it or getting this installed. It is relatively easy. I do have a video on how to use the Baldur's Gate 3 mod manager, so if you wanted to use that, you can check out that video as well. I'll have that linked in the description. And have yourself an amazing day. We'll catch you all in the next video.